Imagine waking up with nothing but a half-baked idea and a cup of coffee, and by bedtime, you are the proud owner of an AI business making money while you sleep. In a world where ChatGPT can write poems and pitch decks, building a startup in 24 hours is not crazy, it's Tuesday. You don't need to know Python, just how to Google like a ninja and click buttons with purpose. With AI and no-code tools, even your dog could probably launch a Celis. Just ask Lucy Gu. She built Scale AI into a $25 billion beast, and she didn't even break a sweat. Finding the right problem to solve. Every legendary startup begins not with $1 million budget, but with a simple question: why does this still suck? That's the magic of ideation, finding a real, annoying, universal pain point and attacking it with AI like a caffeinated ninja. Whether it's shoppers rage-quitting bad customer service chats, marketers drowning in content calendars, or analysts praying for mercy from Excel spreadsheets, the AI space is teeming with chances to save time, sanity, and budgets. But here's the twist. Don't chase trends like a squirrel on Red Bull, chase problems you understand. Ideally ones you've personally suffered through. When you're emotionally invested, your AI solution becomes sharper, more relevant, and way harder to ignore. Take Sesh, for example, a startup that zoomed in on superfans. Those wild loyalists who'd buy a guitar pick if it touched their favorite artist's hand. Sesh raised $5 million by connecting musicians to fans through mobile wallet tech, proving that even something as niche as digital backstage passes can turn into a goldmine. The point: don't aim to build the next ChatGPT unless your niche needs it. Aim to build the AI tool your weirdly specific corner of the world can't live without. Building the MVP. Remember when building a tech product meant hunching over a terminal for months, surviving on ramen and Stack Overflow threads? Yeah, those days are over, thank the no-code gods. Now you can whip up a sleek, functional MVP while sipping an oat milk latte and listening to lo-fi beats. Platforms like Bubble let you drag, drop, and deploy apps without writing a single line of code. Zapier becomes your overachieving assistant, automating all the behind-the-scenes magic like a caffeinated robot butler. And OpenAI's GPT. It's the secret sauce, doing everything from answering user queries to writing content better than most interns. Tools like Glide even let you create custom AI-powered mobile apps that look like you hired a dev team when really, you just skipped lunch. The MVP is not about perfection, it's about getting your idea out of your head and into the world fast. It's your proof of awesome. And with these platforms, you can build something legit in a weekend, or hey, even 24 hours. So stop waiting for a developer to reply to your DM. Click, create, launch, repeat. Testing and iteration. So you have built your shiny AI MVP, hit launch, and now what? You wait, and then boom, your first user feedback rolls in, probably saying, hey, your app's cool, but it just tried to recommend spaghetti as a skincare treatment. Welcome to the thrilling roller coaster of testing and iteration, where bugs become inside jokes and feature requests flood in faster than your coffee can brew. This phase isn't glamorous, but it's pure gold. Early adopters are like your product's first fan club, and toughest critics rolled into one. Their brutally honest insights will highlight everything you overlooked, from a confusing UI to a missing button that users swear they clicked 10 times already. Superpower, the AI health startup, understood this well when they realized people wanted more than digital symptom checks. They wanted real, actionable health data. So they bought Base, a lab testing company, and leveled up their AI doctor into a data-driven health sidekick. That's the beauty of listening. Sometimes you fix bugs, and sometimes you uncover entire business pivots. Think of feedback not as criticism, but as your AI's personal trainer. It might be painful at first, but it's building a beast. Launching. You have built it, tested it, monetized it, and now it's time to shout it from the digital rooftops. Launch day, baby. But don't just quietly press publish and hope the internet magically cares. No, launching is a full-on performance. You need a plan that blends drama, charm, and strategy like a Hollywood blockbuster teaser. Start by dropping your product on Product Hunt aka the Oscars for startup geeks, where upvotes are the currency of cool. Then march into Reddit like a friendly wizard, offering helpful insights in niche forums while subtly whispering, "Check out my AI tool." Twitter is your soapbox, LinkedIn your TED talk, and Instagram your flashy promo reel. The secret sauce: storytelling. People don't fall in love with features, they fall in love with how your AI saves them time, money, or minor existential crises. Saroo's nailed this by pitching their AI site reliability agents, not just as tech, but as teammates, raising a crisp $21 million. That's the power of a clear, clever pitch. So write like a marketer, post like an influencer, and launch like your rent depends on it, because, let's be real, it probably does. Monetization. Now that your AI product is out in the wild and people are actually using it, it's time for the big question. How do you make money without scaring them away faster than a surprise Zoom call on a Sunday? Enter the wild world of monetization, part science, part strategy, part throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Will you go with subscriptions, the Netflix model of sauce, where users pay monthly to keep the AI magic flowing? Or maybe freemium, where they get just enough for free to get hooked, but need to cough up cash for the real fun stuff? There's also the classic one-time payment, for those who like their tech like their pizza, hot, fast, and paid for in one shot. The trick is knowing your audience. Will they gladly pay for AI that writes their emails, or do they need it to fold their laundry too? Take Unbound, for instance, an AI security startup that secured $4 million by promising enterprises that their AI won't go rogue and accidentally start a crypto farm. That's real value, and big companies will pay big bucks for peace of mind. Your job is to figure out what problem your AI solves so well, people would rather pay you than go back to doing it manually. If you hit that sweet spot, revenue isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Growing beyond the first 24 hours. Congrats, you survived the first 24 hours. Your app did not implode, and people are actually using it. Now comes the real game: scaling, or as we like to call it, how not to spontaneously combust as demand skyrockets. Scaling isn't just flipping a switch, it's building the engine while you are already flying the plane. First, automate everything you possibly can: emails, onboarding, bug reporting, even the occasional motivational Slack message. Then, double down on marketing like your ad budget came from a reality TV prize. Reach new audiences, refine your message, and never stop improving based on user feedback. It's not enough to be functional, you've got to be fantastically useful at scale. Take Treefera, for instance. They did not just stop at solving supply chain transparency. They went full beast mode, raising $30 million to expand across continents. That's scaling with swagger. You need reliable servers, robust analytics, and a support system that does not cry during traffic spikes. If you treat your startup like a slow-burning bonfire, feeding it consistently, protecting it from storms, it won't just grow, it'll blaze across the industry like wildfire. If you found this wild 24-hour startup sprint even half as exciting as your last caffeine binge, smash that like button harder than your keyboard during a product launch. Don't forget to subscribe for more AI-fueled chaos, startup hacks, and digital wizardry. And hey, hit the bell so you don't miss the next time I try to build $1 billion business before breakfast.